So it's now going on 6 months that we've been living in this motel room, and that's 6 months that I haven't tried to make a shepherd's pie in here. So let's give it a try tonight. Honestly, I didn't go about the process too different. I did it pretty much the same as if I had an oven. Pause, because I'm going to catch up and make sure I keep these dishes caught up in between cooking. Into this beat up pan, I added an onion. I added some water to that onion to just kind of make it a little bit softer before I add the ground beef. Well, actually, my little mini me added the ground beef, but that's beside the point. So going into this, there was one thing I knew I was going to do different. I was going to add a little more cheese to the mashed potato process because I knew I wasn't going to be able to add as much to the top of this whole shepherd's pie ordeal because the lid was probably just going to, it was just a whole thing. It was a thought process. So I added butter, seasoning, milk, and then cheese to the mashed potatoes. I went a little bit heavy on the seasonings, I'm not gonna lie. I just felt like with the corn and the ground beef, it was gonna need some extra seasoning. I added 2 cans of corn. See, I'm the type of person that likes veggies, so I would probably add like celery and maybe even possibly like zucchini or something in my shepherd's pie. But I just don't think the rest of my family is gonna like that. So I didn't think that I could add the mashed potatoes to what was in this pan already, so I kind of separated it into another pan. Span? What the frick? Let me save us some time to speed this process up. This part's self-explanatory. I'm spreading the mashed potatoes on top, okay? I'm making sure it's even on both pans. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't been shredding cheese since we got in this motel, and that's a downfall for me because I know it's way better for you when you shred cheese fresh, whatever the freak. I'm tongue-tied tonight. It's like midnight 30. I'm tired, okay? I'm not gonna keep redoing this. I grabbed what shredded cheese I had on hand and spread that between the 2 pans. And don't judge me for the lid I used for the smaller pan. I'll admit it could look better, but it tasted delicious. It was actually pretty freaking good. Almost as good as the oven, but not quite the same. Yeah, that's where my voice is tapping out for the night. I'm gonna try to do a little self-care before I hit the hay for the night, and hopefully everybody stays asleep while I do so. Good night, guys. Bye-bye now.